Here's what nobody tells you about personal branding. Everyone's trying to be perfect, but perfect is forgettable. Real is magnetic. So I was scrolling Instagram yesterday and I counted 7 different gurus flexing their cars, their Lambos, all of that, all promising the same thing, all sounding the exact same. Copy, paste personalities with zero soul. And I thought, man, when did we decide that being fake was the path to success? But here's where it gets interesting. The people building real businesses, the ones actually making life changing money, they're not playing that game anymore. They've figured out something that most people are still missing. Your weirdness isn't a bug, it's your biggest feature. From my perspective, we got this completely backwards. Everyone's trying to optimize for the algorithm, but you know what the algorithm can't replicate? Your lived experience. Your specific way of seeing the world, your specific way of doing things, the stories only you can tell. When you try to sound like everyone else, you literally just disappear into the noise. I learned this the hard way myself. Back when I was shooting for brand photos and other people, I thought I had to present like this polished professional. I had my elevator pitch memorized and everything. I dressed the part, all of this stuff, right? And I said all the right things. But you know what happened in that moment? I was completely forgettable. I was just the regular degular. But then I started talking about the real things I feel, the things I stand by, like how I almost quit photography because I felt like a fraud, how I was making decent money, but felt dead inside. That's when everything changed for me and my brand and my clients. So here's what I discovered works. And I'm calling it the the new era we're in. I call it interest media, right? The first principle is your mess is your message, not your highlight reels, your actual journey. The stuff you're probably too embarrassed to talk about, that's your biggest advantage. That's where the gold is. Now, everyone asks me, Doshe, should I be on TikTok or YouTube? That's the wrong question. Here is the right question. Where can you be most yourself? Because here's what I noticed. On short form platforms, you're competing for attention. On long form platforms, you're building real relationships. And relationships, that's where the money lives. That's where it's at. Think about it this way. Would you rather have 1 million followers of people who scroll past your content and that's how they found you, or 1,000 people who actually trust you and watch 30, 20 plus minutes of your videos? Because I can tell you right now, those 1,000 people will change your life. Those 1 million scrollers won't pay your rent. I've I've got friends with massive followings, hundreds of thousands of followers, making less money than people with 5,000 engaged subscribers on YouTube. Why? Because followers are a vanity metric. Trust is a business metric. But here's what most people get wrong about being authentic. They think it means sharing everything: your breakfast, what you ate for lunch, how you feel about your spouse today, your random thoughts. That's not authenticity. That's just noise. Real authenticity is strategic vulnerability. You have to be strategic with it. It's sharing the struggles that led to your strengths. It's being honest about what you don't know. It's admitting when you messed up and actually listening. It's about becoming more critical about understanding and being passionate about learning your audience. AI can easily write a script. AI can generate content ideas in a second. It can even mimic and sound like your voice, but AI can't relive your own life. It can't talk about your own personal experience. It can't feel your feelings. It can't share your specific struggles and victories. That's your unfair advantage. And it's the only advantage that matters now. So, how do you actually do this for yourself. Start with one simple shift. Instead of asking, what should I post? Ask, what would I tell my best friend about this topic? Then just say that on camera. Make sure you at least hit the record button without a script, without the perfect lighting, without trying to have the perfect setting, just you being yourself. Because here's what happens when you do this consistently: people start to feel like they know you personally. And when people feel like they know you, they also trust you. And when they trust you, that's when they finally start to buy from you. Not because you've convinced them. And this is so good because I feel like we think this is the convincing era. It's not. But because they want to work with someone that feels real, that feels authentic. You know what changed everything for me? I stopped trying to be the expert. I gave that title up and I started trying to just be the guy, trying to just help people. Experts have all the answer. Guides have been on the journey and they're sharing their journey with others. And people don't want to follow experts anymore. They're tired of it. They want to follow someone who gets it, who understands them, someone who's been there and knows what they're feeling, someone who can show them the way because they've also walked it recently, not someone who just thinks they know it all. This is why I'm obsessed with building community, not just collecting a bunch of followers, but creating a space where real people can have genuine conversations about real challenges with real solutions, because that's where true transformation happens. And it's not in the comments of a viral post, but it's in the ongoing relationship. So here's my challenge for you. Let's do this. For the next week, try this. Every piece of content you create, ask yourself this: would I say this to a friend? Would I say it in this way also? If the answer is no, then don't post this. Don't post it. If the answer is yes, post it exactly how you would say it. No script, no perfect delivery, just real, genuine conversations. Because at the end of the day, we're not just building a personal brand. Like, we're building trust, we're building and creating real connections. We're showing people that it's possible to build something real when you stop pretending. It's time to start being genuine. So if this resonates with you, if you're tired of playing the fake game, I want to recommend you check out the link below and join our community, and let's build something genuine together, because the world has had enough of the perfect people, and we need more authentic and genuine people who want to build real community and real business. I hope this video helps. Share this with anybody who needs it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.